Hey everyone, what is up? This is Glentis EST 2001, and today is the 1 year anniversary of the 2022 movie Minions: The Rise of Gru. Yup, that's right. Minions: The Rise of Gru officially turned a year old today, and it was released on July 1st, 2022. So it's been exactly 1 year that this movie, Minions: The Rise of Gru, came out to theaters. And here's what the Blu-ray looks like for Minions: The Rise of Gru. Collector's Edition plus 2 mini movies. And the bonus features include Postmodern Minions, Minions and Monsters, extended scene outtakes, Minion martial arts, Lure Flare, make your own Minion hideout, and much more. And the movie has Steve Carell, Pierre Coffin, Todrick Hudson, Lucy Lawless, Dolph Lundgren, Danny Trejo, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Julie Andrews, directed by Kali Barta. Rated PG, 1 hour and 28 minutes. And so, I actually remember watching this movie about twice, earlier back in February 2022. And I gotta say this right now. Minions: The Rise of Gru is totally an awesome movie. And an awesome prequel to Despicable Me. Being called the true prequel to Despicable Me. And this reminds me of how much I love the Minions and Despicable Me 1 and 2. This is actually my favorite in the Minions series. Even though I have not seen Minions, the 2015 film yet. Like, I have seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't watched the entire thing of it. And even Despicable Me 4 is coming now, so I am definitely going to be seeing Despicable Me 4 next year when I get a chance. And maybe, and I even heard that Despicable Me, like after Despicable Me 4, it might be the final Despicable Me movie. But I heard that in Minions: The Rise of Gru, this was actually an improvement over the first movie, which is from 2015. And as you can tell in the beginning of the movie, where the minion was on the disco ball and yells, "Elimination!" I really thought the intro was so funny. The minion destroyed the Elimination logo. That was so cute and funny. And they turned Elimination's logo into Minion. I thought the intro was just so much fun. It's just a lot of fun to watch. If you're a big Minions fan, you will love this one. But yeah, I highly recommend Minions: The Rise of Gru to everybody. Everybody around the USA. It even featured that one song from Minions: The Rise of Gru by Diana Ross called "Turn Up the Sunshine." And I thought that song was really great. And totally worth your time too. And I actually liked this a little bit better than Despicable Me 3, even though Despicable Me 3 was still good. And when I first heard about this movie coming out, I wasn't really interested at first. But then back in 2021, I kind of not I kind of thought Despicable Me was not my least favorite movies list. But back in 2022, I watched the first 3 Despicable Me movies to get myself prepared for this one. I used to think Despicable Me 1 was great, but the second time around, it slapped to my 5th favorite movie of all time, overtaken by Hotel Transylvania, even though Hotel Transylvania is still an awesome movie. As I love me some cartoons. But actually, my favorite Despicable Me movie of all time would have to be the second one, which Happy Ari anniversary to that one. And that's how they introduced themselves to Kevin back in Despicable Me 2. This movie even got delayed 2 times to 2021 until last year, till it finally came out. The week before Thor Love and Thunder came out. And I thought Thor Love and Thunder was a good movie, but I prefer Minions The Rise of Gru over that one, even though this one was awesome and Love and Thunder was actually good, since I now saw it for the first time. So yeah. So if you have not seen Minions The Rise of Gru yet, then what are you waiting for? Oh my god. You will absolutely love and adore this movie to death. And the intro, let me tell you this. The intro will make you laugh so hard. And this is why if you watch this movie, you will laugh so hard until you cry. Because this was such an awesome prequel. And this movie even almost grossed over $1 billion. Until it got overtaken by the Super Mario movie that came out this year. Which I heard mixed things about it. It might be good, it might be bad, I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna stick with Despicable Me and the Minions. Because of how much I love this movie, and I love Despicable Me 1 and 2. I still have yet to see Minions, the 2015 film. I have not seen it as of yet, but like I said, I will check that out as soon as I can. So, other than that, there's nothing else to say about Minions, The Rise of Gru, but... Oh, there is something else I want to tell you. This used to be my favorite animated movie of 2022, until it got overtaken by Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I prefer Puss in Boots: The Last Wish over this one. And for the sequel, it was actually my #1 favorite sequel from 2022, right behind Scream 5. And if I was to go with Minions: The Rise of Gru or Scream 5, I will definitely say both. But if I was to choose the animated movie from 2022, I'm probably going to go with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Because that was an awesome movie too. But you know what? Other than that, on this day in 2022, Minions: The Rise of Gru came out to theaters. Happy 1-year anniversary. Love this movie. Loved this movie a bunch. Loved it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Glennis Band EST 2001. See you later, and rock and roll.